drifting progression video, I guess. I know I said I wasn't gonna really do any more drifting because it mostly just like infuriated me. Well, it's not even that, it's just the fact that I have an e-brake, but it doesn't work. So it's like I have all the parts and pieces to unlock my true power, but I'm unable to because, well, part of my true power is sitting behind me broken. And yeah. It's really frustrating, like I say, like if I wasn't just like poor, I would just write off the $200 and just be like, alright, whatever, I'm done with this, I'm not happy, you know, I'm not gonna sit around and like wait around on some BS or whatever. And I'll just buy a new one and move on with my life because that's the quickest, you know, way for me to get a functional e-brake that I could just start, you know, drifting with and doing my thing. But yeah, I relax a little bit. If I get out here and I'm frustrated, I'm not gonna do well. So I'm already like doing really bad, so I just gotta like relax a little bit. I've been out here for like probably 2 hours, just drifting, sliding, tuning, messing with different stuff. Okay, I was just gonna, never mind, these dudes wanna follow. I have just been doing like 360 entries and like goofy stuff the whole time, pretty much. But, there's been a little bit of actual like drifting and stuff. Like I say, I had the most grippy tires on and people are still catching me, so at a certain point I swapped to the slightly less grippy tires just to get more nasty angle, and it's like, well, if you're up on my bumper, I don't know what to tell you, you know what I mean? And a lot I can really do for you. When I went to work today, I'm gonna try and just ignore the fact that I got broskies on my butt crack, you know what I mean? Best that I can. Yeah, but I went to work today and got there. There was a couple people that were supposed to be there that just weren't there, and then none of our supervisors were there. And the first shift supervisor, when he seen that there was no second shift supervisor, he's like, oh, I gotta go, and he legit like clocked out and just left at that point. I gotta get off track. I don't want to slow this dude down. But yeah, he just like legit left because he was like, oh, I don't want this problem. I just wanted, you know, free money. So he dipped out for the day. That was the end of it for him. And then they finally came in like 10-15 minutes later with like a schedule, and the people who were supposed to be there, like not everyone showed up like they were supposed to, but you know, a few people showed up or whatever. At least the people that we needed to like tell me like, hey, you need to be here to do this. Okay, I can't do a 360 entry because that's just rude with this many dudes behind me. The wagon chased me out of the bit, which I wasn't exactly expecting. Yeah. But I'm definitely getting better at the drifting. Like I can get, okay, so I can do two things. I can mirror somebody's drift from behind them like 5 or 10 feet, you know what I mean? I give them a nice wide berth because I'm a potato and I'm not very good at mimicking stuff, but like, you know, like I can kind of follow someone at a decent distance, and then I can kind of, you know, do my own thing and be nasty with it, and like I can see, you know, how other people are getting close to me or whatever, and then change, you know, my approach to maybe give them more space or whatever if I need to do that. But yeah, I don't know, like I'm getting better. It just sucks because it's like, well, there's an extra thing that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not actually doing it. And like I said, it'll get fixed at some point. I made another video. I'm gonna try and send it to Fanatec either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know when. And just be like, hey, I got this thing and it has 0 engagement and it's broken out of the box. And sorry, brother. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. There wasn't really nothing I could do there. Like, there was no real good move for me there. I mean, I braked and then I made my boy bump into me. And it's, yeah, no real good decision there. But whenever our supervisor and everything showed up, like we worked a little bit. It's kind of weird, in that like Saturday we get paid the most, but we also like work the least, and just I don't know, like it's weird. But I went in, got my not free, you know what I mean? I put my life on the line every day at this crappy factory. And I got my little $150, $180 after taxes. Like I say, my check next week will be kind of fat. Dude, what is wrong with me? I don't know what I'm doing. I got stuck like really hard in that. I think I'm just too. I get performance anxiety. Like, whenever people need me to do something right then and there, can't do it. It don't matter what it is. It's just like, nah, it's not gonna be possible for me to do that. It's, yeah. It's just a thing for me. I don't know. Can't really help myself. I don't think this is a thing, but like, I wonder if people just sit on here and just like steal other people's, like, cause you can spectate other players. So I wonder if people just like steal other people's like gameplay, or if that's like a thing that happens or not. The guy that's in that, the guy that's in that like blue S13 or whatever. He told me to try that car. I'm like, yeah, I've tried that car. He's got doctor in his name or whatever. I'm like, it's okay. And I explained, I'm like, because he followed me for a few runs. I'm like, yeah, sorry, brother. You know, I'm on the most grippy tires I can get on. I'm still slow. I can't really help it. Cause I don't know. I'm just like, I'm slow. Like, in the way that I turn and the way that I do things, like, when I change, when I initiate or whatever, when I swing, like, I let off the gas. I'm like, I don't know. It's a transition, and I'm slower than most other people, even when I'm on the grippy tires. So, like I say, I just went back to like the middle tires so I could have a little bit of fun and just mess around. And I would do more 360 entries and stuff, but not with the traffic that I'm working with. I think I'd have been okay, but he came up on me with some speed, so that was not okay. But yeah, I've just been messing around this for like the last 2 hours. Just trying to practice the best that I can. And, you know, people want to get close to me and stuff. I'll go for a little bit with like people following me, and then usually I'll just drive into the pit or something and be like, alright, you know, I'm getting too stressed out, or just, you know, I feel like I'm slowing down too many people. When it's like 1 or 2 people, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But then when it's like 4 or 5, I'm like, I think I need to get to the pit, because I'm clearly just, you know, a nuisance on the track. And then, yeah, I try not to like 360 in front of people. This is just a really awkward pack, and I keep getting to the point with like my angle where it's locking me in, and it's kind of hard to get out. There's just so many bad things happening in front of me. I'm just like kind of trying to focus on me and mine. You know what I mean? Yeah, but work was, it wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It was me getting paid $26 an hour, so that's nice. Ow. I hurt a little bit. I mean, my initiation there was kind of weird into the turn, but I also felt kind of weird about that whole turn. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'll just do maybe like my Funkos or whatever, so like my Funko collection. Video of that or something instead of like my Gene review, and then maybe I'll do like Gene review or something next month or next week, because it's getting to be more summertime, so Genes are pretty much going to be going the wayside unless I absolutely need them for some reason. So I'll probably do like the Gene review next week. Work was okay. A couple of the girls that were there, like, people just think I don't like, they were like, you don't like Hispanic women? Like, for some reason, some went around that I don't like Hispanic women. I'm like, I never said that. I'm like, I like all women. I like big women, you know what I mean, Hispanic women. I don't have a problem with that, but, like, nobody understands the premise of, like, I'm depressed and unhappy, and I don't really care about, like, I could drop an address to someone and they'd bring me a pizza and come over and, you know what I mean, do the naughty thing to me if I wanted them to, right? So it's like, I don't really care about that. And it's like, we don't share anything in common. It's like, I don't know. I think a lot of it's just like them chasing green cards and stuff, which I know sounds like kind of messed up, but I'm not exactly wrong. Yeah, but I keep trying to like instill in the people that like, I want a house. I want a house. I want like a truck or SUV, and I want like a dog, and I just want to come home at the end of my day from work and like sit on my front porch and like smoke like a fat L and like, you know, listen to music and just, I don't know, man. Like I don't know, but like I don't really, you know what I mean? I just don't feel I need to bring anyone else into like my problems and my BS that I got going on right now, because I got so much, you know, I'm going so slow there. I had no boost coming out of that. I stopped because I'm a potato. But let's see. Let's see if I can actually get a nice one, dude. Every single time I go on track, beautiful 360 entry, no problem. So we'll see if we can replicate that without running into something. Alright, it's super easy. It's not even hard. Like, it's just I practice it so much. Like, for years now, I've just been practicing. Well, not years, or maybe a year. I've just been practicing, you know, doing a 360, like a nasty 360 entry. In Assetto Corsa on a wheel. It's kind of just like the same, you know, hand movements, and a lot of it's just like weight transfers. It's just like super easy to predict, you know, where you're gonna be and what you're gonna do. You're doing the same movement over and over again. So yeah, I don't know. It's not impressive, but at the same time, I've been doing 360 entries and stuff since Gran Turismo 5. And it's just kind of my thing. Yeah, it's just kind of my style, my thing. This guy's kind of all up in my grill, so I can't really do nothing. Like, this is what I'm talking about, where, like, I'm just clearly going too slow, and there's nothing I can really do. Like, I don't know where he wants me to go. Even if I was on the faster tires, like, he's still slightly, like, awkwardly. Like, that's the thing, is, like, I don't know. It's like, I make the corners longer, maybe, than they need to be, or I don't know. I do the corners in different ways. Like, I'd rather just let him go by, because, yeah. You know, I don't know. But I'm just always slower than everyone else. Like, anytime I go to follow someone, okay, it's weird because anytime I go to follow someone, I'm too fast to follow them, but then anytime people go to follow me, I'm too slow. You know what I mean? And that makes zero sense. But I swear to you, that's just how it is. So, you know, but made it through work. You know, unscathed, I guess. And like I said, I made the Fanatec video, and then I'm probably gonna send that later. I'm gonna do the Funko stuff. I would just do it now, like I'm tired and everything else, but I would just organize my apartment and do all the stuff that I'd like to do now. I can sneak by. No, I can't. I would just do all the stuff that I want to do, like right now, because, you know, whether I'm tired or not, I don't really care. I kind of would just like to bust out what I need to do for the day. But I'm gonna go to bed and do that, I guess, at some point later. Well, tomorrow, on my only real day off. And then go get my oil change, go to some thrift stores, see what I can find. Like I said, my check for next week is going to be pretty fat. I need to buy my vaping stuff still. I just still haven't bought it. I mean, I don't think I'm exactly going to run out of, like, e-juice or whatever, but yeah, I haven't actually bought what I need yet. I'll probably do it at some point. Kind of just, you know, throwing money into my bank account, and then as I need it, it'll be used. And then, like I said, I'd like to put more money into my savings, but I kind of just need to wait until I get over the hump of this month where I gotta, like, register my car and take my car to the shop and just do a couple different things. And then, like I said, at that point, I'll pretty much have busted out everything that I think I can really do. And then I'll just, you know, be trying to stack money and save money for the house or the truck, I guess, or whatever. It's not. I would love to, like, have a relationship with someone. Like, I'm broken. I'm a lot of things, dude. I need to work on so many things for me, right? Like, there's no question about this. Like, you know. But at the same time, like, I don't even want to waste my time on someone that doesn't have the same interests as me. So, like, if you know, like, a cute girl that likes to play, like, you know, video games, like World of Warcraft, and likes to go, like, antiquing and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Preferably upper middle class, doing well for herself, doesn't need a man, doesn't want a man, type thing. If you know her, let me know. You know what I mean? I mean, I like redhead, but, you know, like, I'll take what I could get. It's just, it's one of them things where it's like, I'm at a different place in my life where I just, like, I'm not very sexually motivated, and all I care about is just, like, trying to become happy and trying to, like, build things in my life. I don't know. I just feel different about things. I don't know. But yeah, like I say, like, if I'd more just want someone that shares my hobbies and interests and wants to have fun. Like, I'm not exactly, like, trying to procreate and, you know, pop out children. Like, they were literally at work. they were talking about how many kids they had, and I was like, dude, a lot of these, they probably got like one or two. Nah, a lot of them had 5, and I'm like, I would never. I don't even think I'd bring one kid into the world. I'm dirt ass poor, so I don't think I'd bring one kid into the world. And they're like, yeah, I got like 4 and 5, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't know. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, do you? But like, yeah, they were all just like, and I mess with people sometimes. Like, I'll tell some people I'm married. I'll tell some people I'm not married. Like, yeah, just kind of like, I'll run the whole gambit with them because all the time these people, you know, they're messing with me, this and that, these Hondurans, and yeah, so I'll mess with them too. I'll just give it straight back. I'll just tell them like random stuff that they don't, you know, believe or need to know or just whatever. Just confuse them. Just, you know, shake them out. Yeah. Like I said, man, I just want to hit like a nasty 360 that's not like of a potato, and then I'm out. Like, it's not hard. I just don't know why I'm just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just was struggling. I don't know. It's just, you know, performance anxiety. I needed to do it in that moment, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, it's just like a nasty little lap. And then I'll just like, now I'm getting like anxiety that maybe I hit the button on the mic, but I totally didn't because I can see it. You're totally fine. Totally fine. I'm sure this is way longer than I want it to be because whenever I'm like playing a game or like having to focus on the thing, I lose track of time a lot more so than, you know, maybe like trying to do the Nürburgring, like go up on the ring or something. Alright, let's get nasty with it. What's up, brother? Excuse me, it's getting real nasty, but you know what I mean? Just the school of nasty out here. This is how it's been, like I say, like I got real good with it, but then I don't know, I cut on the camera and I took a little break, you know what I mean? Because I was getting to the point where I couldn't really see. Well, not that. That sounds so much worse than it actually was, but I was getting to the point where like, you know, my eyes were hurting because I just, you know, I don't blink. That's one of those things that, like, if I'm, like, hyper-focused on something, yeah, just don't blink. You know, what do you need to blink for? Like, what are you blinking for? It's not important. Like, you know, if you needed to, yeah, just use eye drops. It took me a second to, like, I had to think through that point before I could touch the gas pedal. That's how, like, single-minded I am, that I couldn't think at the same time I needed to press the gas pedal. I had to get through that thought, and then I could press the gas pedal. So bad. Alright, peace out, guys. Hope you have a good one. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I hope it's been fun. Hopefully I have an e-brake within a month, because anything more than a month is like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Like I say, if I wasn't poor, I'd just buy a new one in cash today. And even though I can afford it, that don't mean nothing. I'm still dirt poor. Alright, you know, just because I can afford to buy it don't mean I should buy it. I already bought one. It's sitting on the shelf behind me. It needs fixed, and yeah, I don't know. See you guys. Peace out. Let me fall out of my rig. Dude, it's hot, man. It's been like humid.